Welcome back to L'amour la musique, to a video that I'm very excited to be doing today, and I hope that you are as well. It is my makeup collection, which has been such a highly requested video probably since the inception of my channel. It's just a very popular video that viewers want to see. I think I was probably gonna do one maybe within the first year that I had been making videos, and then I kind of set this goal for myself because it is such a requested video that when I hit 10,000 subscribers, I would do a makeup collection. And not necessarily because my makeup collection is anything exceptional. It's pretty small and curated and minimal. In fact, I think I probably am going to call this a minimal makeup collection video, although I know people's definitions of a minimal collection are incredibly subjective. To me, it's pretty minimal, at least for someone that does make beauty videos on YouTube. As you can tell, this video is already a little bit less formal than some of my other videos. I am on my vlogging camera in the bathroom where I end up doing my makeup. So I'm just kind of doing this little introduction, and then I'm gonna show you how I store my makeup and kind of the area where I do my makeup. I should say that this is not necessarily kind of like a final makeup storage application area solution. I moved in May. It sort of has just been a work in progress figuring out how I want to store my makeup with the new space that I have, and I end up doing sort of all of my skincare in our master bathroom. This is a second bathroom on the second floor, but it's sort of like the guest bathroom or the second bathroom on this floor. For a long time, I was organizing my makeup primarily in sort of clear acrylic trays. I've never really been a fan of the ubiquitous Muji type of stacked storage that's so common for beauty storage, at least on YouTube. I've always wanted to find another way. I was very sort of taken with an approach that I saw on an interview that Sally Hughes had done with the British makeup artist Wendy Rowe in her In the Bathroom interview with Wendy Rowe. She's also the makeup artist that does a lot of product development and is sort of the face of Burberry makeup. And I was just really, really taken with her during that interview, and the way she stores her makeup in her beautiful London bathroom is in makeup bags. Everything is in makeup bags. She has like a makeup bag with eye products, a makeup bag with face or complexion products or lip products, etc. I've always just been into sort of different sizes of cosmetics bags, and that approach just kind of appeals to me. So that's kind of what I have going on right now, loosely organized. That is sort of the general approach, and I have a few things on the vanity here, and I don't know, I'm such a perfectionist that I'm just not totally happy and sold with this yet, but maybe I can get some feedback from you guys after you see this video. So I think that that's long enough of an intro. I'm gonna turn you around and let's get into products. And this is, you know, basically what this bathroom looks like. It's my essential oil diffuser on the toilet. I was using it yesterday and I have to put it away. I kind of use some of this vanity space here. I'll move these towels too and get a little closer, but I use this vanity space. It's just a lipstick storage container. And then there's 3 drawers here, and I keep makeup in this one, nail stuff in this one, mostly perfume and kind of some other miscellaneous things. Mostly I think just cleaning supplies and stuff in there. And then in this one, yeah, more cleaning supplies, and I have some bath stuff down there. Let me show you. The meat of this video is everything in this drawer. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 makeup bags. This is primarily eye products. This is complexion products. This is face products, blush, powder, highlight, powdered face products, lip products. The small one is eye products. And then I also have 2, I don't know if you can see because it's sort of dark. I keep 2 sharpeners in there, a NARS one, and then this is the one that comes, I think, with every Trish McAvoy gel pencil that you get. They're really beat up, I'm sorry. And then I keep a Josie Maran Nirvana mist in there, and then there's 2 little straggler palettes back here, a Lorac Pro palette and the Kevyn Aucoin sculpting palette. But let me pull all of these out, or maybe I'll just do them one at a time. So this is my favorite one. This is all complexion products. So you can see this bag is large, and there's quite a bit in here. This bag I bought, I don't even remember where, but it's this brand Christy Coleman. I think I got it on that old site, Nubo Now. If If any of you remember that, I don't even know if they're still in business, but I'm pretty sure that's where I got this. And I really like canvas bags. You can wash them. You know, it does get a little bit dirty, but that's fine. So I'm going to kind of go quickly so we can get through everything, but I have some Tatcha blotting papers in there. Group things loosely. So kind of tinted moisturizer, complexion products that I'm using right now, the Suntegrity, the Juice Beauty CC Cream. This is new, the Chantecaille Just Skin in the color Bliss, which I really like. Sappho CC Cream. I do have one primer in here. This is the Vapor Stratus in 902s. I use this one above the liquid and stick versions of 904, both of which I also do have, but this is kind of the only one that I really keep in my makeup bag. This is the Arcona Nearly Invisible Translucent Powder that I've talked about. I have a bunch of samples of the 14E foundation in sheer tint, which I'm testing for the foundation lineup that I'm going to be doing. As far as concealers and correctors in here, this is the Tarte CC Cream, which I feel like I've been using this and talking about this in past videos. I like it paired a lot with the Sappho Concealer, which just came in the Beauty Heroes box. I have this in the shade Light. And then kind of my everyday workhorse concealer is the Becca Aqua Luminous in the shade Light. You can see I'm about to need a new one. I have the Vapor Foundation Stick in here. This is in the shade 110. I have 3 of the Sappho foundation samples that I'm testing and should be testing in a little bit of a more dedicated way for my foundation lineup. I have them in the shade Lisa, Rachel, and Leisha. Well People Bio Bronzer, which is almost gone. That's all I have left. I'm probably going to get one of the Vapor bronzers when this is done. Randomly, not a complexion product. This is the Bare Minerals Primetime Eyelid Primer if I need an eye primer. And I have a deluxe sample of the Suntegrity 5-in-1 in the shade Light. I keep some extra eyelash curler bags in here, apparently. These are for the Surratt Releve. One eye product, this is the only eye product in that bunch, it's the Jillian Dempsey Eye Tint. I don't know why it has that sort of cavern in it. I don't really like that, and I'm not really sure why it did that. I have a couple of things that I use as face highlights, the Tata Harper Very Highlighting, Modern Minerals Moonstone, and then more recently I've been playing around with the Vapor Crystal Lip Gloss as a highlight. I did a whole highlighter lineup video where at least some of these I showed much more in depth, like the Tata Harper, which you can see is pretty well loved. I use this one like almost every day. And then this, I haven't been reaching for it as much, but I do really, really like it. And then all my pots of RMS. I do also have a new pot of RMS Uncover Up in 11, but for some reason it's not in here and I'm not really sure why, but I have a little bit left of Buriti bronzer, which I really should try and use up. RMS Sacred and RMS Diabolique. These are sort of like my spring summer color and fall winter color. You can see they're very well loved. I love both these products a lot. And the only other thing is the RMS Eye Polish in Lunar, which I've been testing out as a highlight. So similar to the Vapor Crystal Gloss, these are sort of 2 new multi-purpose versatile cream face products that I like as a highlight. So that's everything pretty much done in bag 1. Let's move on to another one. So why don't we continue on with the theme of face products, and we'll do this one. This bag was a little holiday gift from Jeannie of Beauty Heroes. It's by the brand Filbert. I think they still carry these on the Beauty Heroes website. It's actually, I think, a purse, like a clutch, but I really like using it as a makeup bag. I'm not a huge like powder face product person, but if I do need to powder, which I do, I tend to powder my eyes pretty much every day. Either Hourglass Dim Light, but I do also use both of these shades a lot too. I really do like the Hourglass powders. In fact, I have another one in here, Mood Light, which is sort of lavender toned, and I don't use this one a ton, but I do like it. More recently this summer, this was in my most recent favorites video, I've been using the Antonin Baked Foundation in the shade Light as a setting powder, powder foundation. I have Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage in SC2, it looks like. You can see I haven't used it a lot, but I was going through a period of getting some breakouts that I was needing more intense coverage on. I just thought this was a good product to have around. Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. The bronzer shows up quite pink with a red undertone on me, so it's okay. I'll go in and out of phases of using it, and I don't really reach for powder highlight very much, but you know, I'll keep this around. Similarly, I also have the Becca. This is in the shade Opal. You can see the writing is starting to rub off. And it's a little crumbled. I never use this. It's way too intense for the kind of highlight I like, but I kind of can't really bear it apart with it yet. Plus, it's not really taking up any space. I keep a random makeup brush in here because I don't know how else to store it. This is a Trish McAvoy kind of like sculpting brush. It's really, really nice. A friend gave it to me. Just kind of tuck it away in this bag. I have two of the Au Naturel powder blushes. I have Pink Champagne and Gilded Sunset. These are the only powder blushes I have, and I do like both of them, although I haven't, you know, truthfully been reaching for them all that much. They're quite shimmery, especially Gilded Sunset, but I am holding on to those for now. I have Gressa Lumiere in the shade Eva. I like this a lot. I tend to wear it more in the winter, and it actually pairs really nicely with the Au Naturel Pink Champagne blush. Just talked about this in my recent favorites video, the Studio 78 bronzer. So if I'm doing a powder bronzer, I don't want to do the cream. This is what I've been doing, and I've definitely been reaching for this more than like the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, for example, but I think those are my only two powder bronzers, aren't they? And I have two K. Weiss pieces of essentially makeup jewelry in here. This is the cream blush in the shade Abundance, which is really a fall-winter sort of mauvey cream blush for me, which I do like and think is gorgeous. And then this I use a lot, but not as a face highlight. The highlighter in the shade Radiance, which I think they have since reformulated. This I really like on my eyes, actually, but it's way too glittery for my face. Let's do this one next. This is, I think, pretty much mostly eye products. I repurposed the Inner Sense bag. This was the pretty recent limited edition travel hair care discovery that Beauty Heroes did with Inner Sense. It makes a really nice makeup storage bag for me. Okay, of all the bags, this is the one that I dip into the least because I just don't do a ton of eye products. So I have a Z palette with some single eyeshadows. These are 3 Jane Iredale shadows, I believe, from one of the neutral smoky eye palettes. This is a Red Apple lipstick eyeshadow in the shade Vamp, and this is a MAC eyeshadow. I believe that that is Malt. Yeah, I don't even know. I depotted it from somewhere. Or Hoax, maybe? H-A-U-X. I have the Viseart Cool Mattes. If you've been watching me for a while, this was a Sephora VIB purchase now almost 2 years ago. I get some use out of it. I would say not a ton. I just love this brand. I've learned a lot about them from things I've seen on YouTube and online. They're a sort of a heritage Parisian French makeup brand, and I'm really inspired by listening to the founders talk about their products. So even though I don't wear a lot of eyeshadow, I really love having this. I use these two the most. I like to do a winged liner with those two colors. This cobalt blue is so gorgeous. So I really like it a lot. I would like to also add the neutral mattes to my collection just because I think they're such high quality eyeshadows. So this is a Dior Quint that was actually gifted to me, I think within like my first year probably of doing YouTube, by a viewer, Kelly, who I actually got to meet in person at A Night for Green Beauty in Chicago like 4 years ago, and she gave me this. I thought it was so sweet, and they're very high quality. I like this dark brown a lot as a liner color. Yeah, I've held on to it, and I'll dip into it for special occasions. I think it's very beautiful. I think this is just a Red Apple lipstick. Yeah, that's where this is from. It's just an empty little duo container, which I keep in case I want to depot or transfer some of those into here for travel. I have a lone Laura Mercier single eyeshadow in the shade Pewter that I can't seem to part with because I really like this shade as an all-over lid color. It's just kind of a cool taupe with some sort of purple undertones on me, and I really like it. I don't wear it a ton, but I haven't been able to get rid of it. Oh, sorry, it's in the shade Topaz. I thought it was called Pewter, but it's in the shade Topaz. I have one NARS eyeshadow duo. This was a pretty recent purchase in the shade Cordura. You can see I've been playing around with that. Two of the Gressa eye tints, which were Beauty Heroes Discoveries Obscure, which I use all the time as a lower lash line color, and Oreo, which is really just a pretty highlight shade or all over the lid color. I like both of these a lot, and I use them a lot. This is a gel liner by Tarte. You can see I haven't used it much. I bought it just to, I think it's a good idea to have a gel liner around, and actually I'm waiting for a new liquid liner cartridge to come in, so I've been doing my winged liner with this. So I'm really happy I have it, but it's a very good product to have if you ever do false lashes to hide the seam. This is a single powder eyeshadow by Well People. It's quite old, so I bet that they've changed the packaging on these. Gold Twinkle. I bought this to do holiday makeup looks. I really love the look of, oh god, I hope this doesn't go everywhere. Really like the look of just a light gold shimmery eye and red lips for Christmas time makeup, holiday makeup. I think I've even done a makeup video look on that. And then I have one Kare Weiss shadow in the shade Wisdom. And as you can see, it has cracked. I actually did an Instagram post on this when I noticed it had cracked and started crumbling away. It's kind of disappointing, but this is a nice all over lid color or lower lash line color on me. Three down, we have two more to go. So we have lips and eyes. I'll just quickly show you back here. I have the Kevyn Aucoin sculpting book. And then the Lorac Pro palette, which I never use. I frankly don't know how much longer I'll hold on to this, but I did get a lot of use out of it back in the day. So this is my eye pencil, cream eyeshadow stick, mascara bag. This is like a vintage Sonia Kashuk little makeup bag from Target. I like these kinds though, because the ones that open kind of like all the way down. So they're actually like, they hold a lot. And this is, what you're seeing in here is pretty light. I recently finished a bunch of mascaras. I recently decluttered some eyeshadow sticks. So this was actually quite a bit fuller and it's pretty light now. The only other thing that should be in here is my Surratt Autographique eyeliner. But as I said, I've been keeping it like hanging out here because I need to change out the cartridge. And so I just ordered one from Sephora, waiting for it to come in if any of you have this product. You know that these are refillable. I get about a year of use out of each of the cartridges, so I am due for a new one. And this is everything. Oh, I do also keep my eyebrow pencil in here. This is the Anastasia Brow Definer in medium brown. It's the only eyebrow product I'm currently using. Let's see, let's pick out mascaras because those are easy. Tarte Better Than Sex Sappho mascara, where does it say it? Right there. And then Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. I also had the Fit Glow mascara and the Glossier mascara in here. I finished the Fit Glow and the Glossier went into Disappointing Products bag. Cream eyeshadow sticks. I have two. I have Misty Rock and Velvet Orchid. This was a gift from a lovely longtime viewer who I really, really adore. I had three Trish McEvoy shadow sticks too that were also gifts from viewers, but I just was never using them. And truthfully, I do prefer the formula of the By Terry shadow sticks. I don't use these a ton, but I do love Misty Rock. The last time I used it though, I feel like it's old. I'm not sure the formula is still good anymore, so I may need to replace it, but I think Misty Rock is such a beautiful color. These had such a moment on YouTube like 3 years ago, and I still have mine. This is the Trish McEvoy Eye Brightener in the shade Shell. This is just kind of it's a sort of product you can use, you know, under your brows, to highlight your upper lip, Cupid's bow, inner corner of the eye. I don't reach for it a lot, but I do like it. This is a really, really cool cobalt blue liquid liner. My lovely friend and viewer in Italy sent me, Mickey. I love this. This reminds me I should probably try and use this. I love a cobalt blue liner. And to that end, I do also have this Urban Decay 24/7 eye pencil in the shade Chaos, which is so nice on the lower lash line. These are all sort of everyday workhorse neutral eye pencils, and these are more just kind of accent fun ones that I have. This Urban Decay one was a gift with purchase. It's like a very, very vibrant purple. I don't really use it, but I kind of like keeping it in case I want to use it. And I'm not even sure, I think someone sent this to me years ago and I just thought the color was really cool. Like I love a lower lash line look with this and then doing like a really peach blush in the summer. I think it's super, that sort of mermaid look is really, really pretty. This is by the brand Marcel, in case you're curious. Someone gave it to me, I have no idea where it's from. And then these are my everyday eyeliners. These are sort of my upper tight line liners, the Antonym pencil in Noir, Trish McAvoy gel pencil in black. This is my second or third one of these. I'll always repurchase it. Yeah, it's the best gel liner I've ever found. So those are my black eye pencils. And then I have the Au Naturel in Truly Cocoa, which I'll use on the lower lash line. And then my most recent eyeliner purchase is the Gillian Dempsey Kohl Deep Burgundy. Showed this in a recent video, but I really like it. Okay, last bag. This is lip products, and then as you saw up there, there's also lipsticks, which we'll get to. So this is basically liquid lipsticks, lip gloss, lip liner, all of it. So let's do liquid lipsticks first. I think I have 4 in here. 2 by Spella. I've been talking about these a lot recently. I swatched these in like several recent videos. My most recent vlog, I think my most recent favorites video. So this is Jet Set, Tinder. Then I have 2 quite old Aromi liquid lipsticks. This is Electric Orchid Power Red. I like them. They haven't gone bad. I think these are really underrated products, and I don't know why more people don't talk about them or use them. I had an orangey red one, but I tend to like not orangey reds, which is why I'm not getting a ton of use out of the shade Tinder here, but it's fine. Fit Glow lip serum in the shade Gospel. I think this came in Beauty Heroes box, and you can see how much I like it a lot. Becca Lip Tuitive Lip Gloss. This is a pretty recent purchase, and I like this a lot. In fact, one of my most commonly used everyday lip combos is Red Apple Lipstick Natural Lip Liner with some of this on top. I also have a backup of this lip liner in here. And I keep the Modern Minerals gloss in Podporoshka in my bag. That's like my on-the-go gloss, and this is kind of the one that I'll do when I'm doing my makeup in the morning. All right, let's do some Bite products that I have. I have one of the High Pigment Pencil, which I think that they have now discontinued. This is in the shade Quints. This is a staple spring-summer color for me. And then I have 2 of the matte crayons, which are not discontinued. I have Aubergine, Leche. And those are really like the High Pigment Pencil and the matte crayon are really kind of the only Bite formulas I like. I don't have any Bite lipsticks because I don't really care for the formula, but this formula I like a lot. So there is Aubergine and Leche. A nice kind of vampy plum bold and sort of an everyday pinky peach neutral. So the rest is lip liners except for my NARS pencil in the shade Cruella. I love this. I love the NARS lip crayon formula. I know it's not even close to being an eco product, but I love it. Lip liners, I have 1 Jane Iredale, 2 MAC, and 1 Rodin. So this is in the shade Berry. This is MAC Cherry lip liner, MAC Beat lip liner, and Rodin Billy on the Bike lip liner. Let me swatch them quickly. Sort of feel like I have most of my bases covered with these, so that's Jane Iredale Berry, MAC Cherry, MAC Beat, and Rodin Billy on the Bike. The only lip liner color, and then I of course have my neutral one. The only lip liner color I really sort of feel like I'm missing is sort of a coral for sort of bright corally types of pinky reds. The bags, that is pretty much all the makeup I have. The only residual is, like I said, down here. This is all perfume. This is like makeup cleansing stuff, random stuff. The only other thing are these are foundations that I'm keeping stowed away that I'm not using currently right now. Well People, Josie Maran, Au Naturel, and Fit Glow, but those will all be reviewed extensively in my upcoming foundation lineup video. It's been a while since I think I've done a perfume collection video because I'm sure someone will ask. Yeah, those are all my perfumes. I need to clean that that bag out, honestly. Why don't we end with me quickly giving you a little tour of this stuff. Makeup brushes, I just keep some Q-tips, beauty blenders, and then all my lipsticks. Let's do a quick perusal of this. So like I mentioned in here, I just keep 3 beauty blenders and I kind of alternate so that, I don't know, they stay in good shape and they don't get moldy because they're having a chance to sort of fully dry out. Although these all feel like pretty damp right now. So I don't know if that's my best solution. Little pair of scissors. I use these to trim my eyebrows or cut tags off of stuff. And these are the Jenny Patinkin Luxury Petite brushes. Are really good for travel, but I just kind of keep them out because this is a really nice kind of foundation brush if I feel like using a foundation brush, or if I need a brush for my lower lash line, this is a really good one. So they're just kind of a nice to have. All my makeup brushes are in here. I have several eyelash curlers. Pretty big variety. I'm not going to go through all of them, but it's a lot of Wayne Goss, Alone, Real Techniques. I think that's the only one I have left. Some Makeup Forever, Hakuhodo, Trish McAvoy foundation brush. So this is how I store all of my lipsticks. I can't even remember where I got this. I'm sure I'll get questions on that. I think I got it on Amazon probably 2 or 3 years ago. It's able to hold 24 different lipsticks. So you can see I have a smattering of non-eco and eco lipsticks. NARS, YSL, Dior. I have 1 K. Weiss. Oh, I lied. I do have 1 Bite lipstick. I think I said I don't have any, but I do have a multi-stick. Charlotte Tilbury, Fit Glow, and then in the back here I have 2 Kosas lipsticks. These are 2 lipsticks from Italian brands, again, that my friend Mickey sent me. They're really pretty. Looks sort of a bit like MAC Ruby Woo on me. And then I have 2 MAC lipsticks, Ruby Woo and Lady Danger. I never wear Lady Danger, but I kind of can't part with it yet. So I don't think I have the time or the inclination to swatch all of these lipsticks. I can show you what some of these other ones are though. The NARS is, I continue to say Shiop even though I know it's Shop is the correct pronunciation. I've used quite a bit of that, haven't I? It's a nice bright pink that's great on neutral, cool skin tones. I like the formula too, chemicals and all. This was a gift from a friend. This is a very iconic lipstick color by Dior. It's the shade 999. The only reason I don't wear it more is because it does have quite a perfumed fragrance and it has a bit more of a glossy finish, but I think it's beautiful. This I bought when I used to still watch the Michelacs. This is number 54 in the Rouge Pure Couture line of YSL lipsticks. I have a hard time wearing this on its own, but in the fall, I really like it mixed with other lip colors I have to get a super vampy look. My 1 K. Weiss lipstick, this is in the shade Honor. I don't really know what to say about it. It's a difficult formula to work with, but I do like the color. It actually works really nicely as well as a cream blush, but I don't know how to like fully address my thoughts on this, so they're kind of open at the moment. This is the shade Mascarpone in the Bite Multi-Stick, which I get quite a bit of use out of. This is Charlotte Tilbury Lost Cherry, which I kind of like, although the pigment is slightly problematic on my lips. It just kind of flakes off, honestly. And then this is the Fit Glow Lip Cream in the color Love, I believe. I do indeed love this lipstick very much. Of everything Fit Glow I've tried, skincare and makeup, their lip products are definitely my favorite. And then Kosas Dark Room. My newest lipstick edition is Kosas Electra. I talked about this in my recent favorites video and then I showed you the rest pretty much. So that's it. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that it was worth the wait because it's been sort of a long time coming. I want to thank all of you who are subscribed to L'Amour et la Musique. Again, I feel like I thank you all the time, but I kind of can't say it enough. An extra special thank you to people that support L'Amour et la Musique on Patreon. You make it possible for me to continue devoting time to this endeavor. I will have as much as I possibly can listed and linked below, although that's going to be sort of a massive undertaking, and I might post the video and sort of come back to updating the description box because those take an awfully long time to do and a lot of times will delay the publication of a video. Yeah, just thank you for being here. Hope you're having a great weekend, day, whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you really soon. Bye.